Okay, this is gonna be my playtest for your game. I'm gonna go ahead and just map out my, oops. Okay, looks good. New game. I like the music, by the way. This course does not have a properly specified start location, proceeding to the finish. Okay, whale. That is probably a good thing to find. What I did, so I imported the game. So I went start, import, and then I hit play. So when you go through the play option as opposed to edit, you actually have to link something up. But I can show you how to do that real quick. Let's go quit. Edit. Okay, let me see if I can remember. Menu, level manager, perhaps? World 1. Okay. Maybe it's not level manager. Level groups. Oh, you know what? No, I know what it is. Okay. It's this. Edit. So when you click this new game, you have to pick where you want them to spawn. So let's say we want them to go to the napping area. And then, is there hopefully something? Please be sure to set a spawn ID. Okay. So we'll actually, I watched some of your video that you posted for the finished milestone. So I think you do start with a tutorial. Let's go to your tutorial section and see what you named that. 1. Okay. And you have it set to change area, so it looks like this is your starting point. So let's go back to your game screen, not that button. Title screen. Alright. And we will set it to tutorial. Spawn point 1. It is the spawn ID in the tutorial. Tutorial. I am 99.8% sure. Oh, it's not telling me it's wrong. It just says please be sure that there is one. Please be sure to set the spawn ID of your overworld character to 1 without quotes. Platform Villa will use the spawn ID when going to the world for the first time. Do you have an overworld? Let's see. I didn't use an overworld. World 1. Well, we'll see if this fixed it. Nothing I save on my computer will apply to your file, since this is now a local version. Oops. Let's just make sure that this is set up appropriately. Okay. Let's see if it fixed. Okay, so that did do it. So here we go. Hey there, bud. Let's get this thing going. Use D and A to walk around. Okay. While using, oh, I see what you did there. Very nice. While using space to jump from the, okay, I missed that one. Now go up these ladders using W. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Great. Well, for now, this might be it. Touch the exit sign to go into the store. Hopefully, we'll see one another again. But good luck. Okay. I want to see about, well, let's finish one playthrough. I'm wondering if I were to have not climbed the ladder, would he still have told me great? And all of that, because you can set like separate little mini timelines like it happens when the player climbs the ladder. Ooh, auto collecting boxes. Very nice, very nice. I really like the progress you made with this. This is pretty cool. A note. It is for me. What? Press the spacebar button twice to double jump. What is this? What is this, a game? Oh, what is this? A game? Okay. But suppose I don't go where you want me to. Suppose I come down here. Okay, first of all, I have a sword. So if I stand still, I have a sword, and if I move, I can punch. So, because I've played this before. Oh, look, a checkpoint. Cool, cool. Okay. Oh, you took out this sign here about the smashing the boxes. Okay. That's good. Actually, I like it this way because the player can kind of like see that there's a pathway down that these boxes are blocking, so they can kind of figure it out for themselves. Just make sure that they're able to get out. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate and not break the line that I'm supposed to. And this is a bit of a pain in the butt, but I can do it, so that's okay. And then also be careful having boxes up here, because if they were to have done that wonkily, they might be able to trap themselves. So maybe just have a look at that. A sign. It says, don't forget, tap the space button to swim to the top and use D and A to move around. Gotcha. Right. No. Okay. I see you need a key. Okay. Your collisions are all in, that's really good. But now I know there's a key spot down here, and if I go find it, I still need to go back and smash the boxes at the beginning of the level. Hey, hey. The bugs. Oops. Squish. Oh my goodness. Okay. Think. Alright. So, given that I now have this key, but I also have the sword, it's a bit of an interesting concept, because I have the sword when I'm standing still, but not when I'm moving. I can't clearly break these, and I imagine there's a sword in there. Is it a sword? It sure looks like one. Oh my goodness, look where you ended up. You can stay right there. A little bug. Okay. What is it? A new sword. What color is mine right now? Oh, it just automatically. Oh great, a sword. I think my father had said to use shift to hit enemies or certain blocks. Cool. One way you could just fix it so it's not so wonky about like having a sword and then collecting one as if you didn't have one, just because it was weird because I could use it just standing still before I collected it. Either get rid of that attack for your standstill attack, which would probably be best, or if you really wanted to, you could call it like a sword upgrade or something. Okay. Die. Oh look! I haven't seen these bridges. Oh, they fall! I like this. Okay, cool. Very nice, very nice. Okay. And the camera's moving? Nice job. Are you fully or partly awake? No, I still want to nap more. Wow, your energy is low for an able. Though you got the smarts of a family. Hopefully. Ooh. Thanks, now I have more to add on my list. Well, I at least said something positive in the truth. Okay, but you already know I'm messing with you, right? Yeah, I do, but I already get enough from the others. I wish it hadn't mattered a lot, like when we were younger. Yeah, but we used to get into a lot of trouble. Like when we were playing tag and you broke Gran's pot. But everyone thought I did it, because they didn't want to blame you. Yeah, though they just wanted to get on my good side, other than Gran. She actually knew I broke it, but she forgave me. But we did raise money to buy her another one. Yeah, I was surprised you were able to make baked goods. Oh, that. I had Gran teach me on my off time. Were you a busy child? You had a job or something? For our neighbor, she really did something. But all that aside, the mayor and your father wanted to do something. What is it with this time? I will be your first mission from... Oh, it will be your first mission from them. You need to defeat this monster within the Shadow Forest. First mission! Defeat a monster within a Shadow Forest. Here we go. We have such faith in you, son. Like, just go. Go kill this thing. Okay. You're running backwards. Why are you doing that? Okay. You can flip them, actually, in code. So that they run, but I wouldn't think you'd have to flip them. The other thing, do I have mouse? Oh, cool. Okay, there's a couple of things. The cutscene was a little long. I feel like some of the stuff could have been condensed or just kind of removed. And, make sure that you are using as concise of sentences as possible. Because longer things might be a little difficult to interpret on the fly, like that. There's background set design pieces, and there's foreground set design pieces. And if you adjust that, I think pick a background tree, you can see this exit sign a little bit more, so it's not as hidden. I'm not sure if there was anything important in the beginning of the level when I chose to go down the ramp instead of doing the double jump, because I was being devil's advocate. But I hope not, because I'm not going to run all the way over there. Oh, okay. Make sure that you either reset the camera to follow players, unless you really intend for them to be trapped in this part of the level, which is fine, because if you do want them to be stuck here and they're forced to continue, then you don't need to change anything. But if you wanted them to be able to go back, example, to pick up that sword. Actually, they couldn't have progressed without the sword, so you're fine. If there's something important in that upper section, make sure you set your camera to follow player again after you're done tinkering with the timelines. But good job, I really— oh look, I'm hiding. Oh, here we go. That looks so creepy. Just like sitting behind the tree. Okay, a sign. Monsters are rampant. I'm not sure that's how you spell rampant. I would double check on that. I could be wrong, but it looks a little off to me. Please be careful. 2 sentences. Monsters are rampant, comma, please be careful, or period, and then capital P. Okay. What does this— oh, monster— I hit the wrong button. Stop it. I get it. Yes, I know. Oh my goodness gracious. Stop it. There we go. Okay. Very nice. What's this? Use space and S on a spring to jump higher. Okay. Be careful about hard coding in, well, I say hard coding, be careful about writing in the actual controls, because as I did at the beginning, I mapped my own. I didn't change anything, but the player could have mapped it to something else. So what you can do in code is put space in or down, like whatever the thing is, in brackets, and then it will update dynamically to tell the player which buttons to press. So like if I put jump, for example, in brackets, it would fill it in itself with space. So they would read this, use space, and S if I had down in brackets, but if they had mapped it to something else, it would update to what they had picked. So that's just something to like keep in mind. Boing. Okay. One thing, I mean, there's no collision on these these floating islands, which is fine. Other than the wall jumping is a mechanic that I expect as a player, you know? Ooh. I know that can happen, that's not your fault. That's the, game sometimes that did it in mine too. But because I expect it, it feels weird to me when I can jump through these, spaces in here. So maybe just put some collision in here. It doesn't look like it would be a big issue if they were to get up that way. Just to give them some choices so they don't have to jump up here, you know? If they want to do it their own way and ninja style it up the wall, they totally can, because it doesn't really affect anything, it's just their playstyle. Bubbles, bubbles. So many choices because there's stuff down there. Very cool. We'll go high this time since we went low last time. You broke my bubble. There. Toadstool. What's this? Oh, you almost fell. I was really hoping. Oh. I don't have my... Okay, there it is. Warp. You could probably put in a sign about warp pads just for consistency's sake. I mean, you told them how to jump, and you told them how to swim, and how to use the spring. But the warp pad is a bit of a more abstract concept. So I think that would be a good addition. Telling them how to warp. Or removing the other things. Ooh, different colored blocks. I like it. Cool. Maybe put some things in those boxes just so that there's not... I mean, you don't have to. Just like one or two of them would be kind of cool. Something feels off. Why? What did I trigger? What did I go through here? Something's happening and I don't know what it is. Okay. You made a lot of progress on this game. I really like it. Do 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 do. Oh wow, hello. I like sprung off of that person. Okay, no collision over here. Ah, okay, no! Fatal error. Okay. Abort. That happens sometimes. Okay. Platform builder. Alright. Oops. Go back. I'm debating on playing through it again from the start. Or I wonder if it's saved. Resume? Is resume a thing? Let's find out. This is what playtest is about. Okay. Well, when I hit resume, just so you know... Oh, wait. Are you gonna talk to me? No. But there's collision here. Okay. So this is what happens when you resume after it crashes. It's good to know. Timelines don't get triggered. And the enemies don't spawn. Oh yes they do. Don't listen to me. That was not... I didn't time that well enough. Okay. Question, if they were not to have opened this box, would they still have double jump? I don't know, because I didn't test it that way, but in the future it's something to test. And would they be able to complete the level without doing it, or would they have to go back and like do what they're supposed to do? What do you say here? Hey there. To ground pound, press space and S to break the boxes. Sometimes it will give you something special. Could condense that just a bit, you know? Something like, these boxes look breakable, you know? I wonder if I stomped on them or something. I don't know. I like that box up there because it's not visible right away, but it has a blue star, which makes it special. There you go. Cool, cool. Can I jump this without hitting the spikes? Because, hang on. Let me kill the snail. Die. Thank you. Go away, slime. If I can't jump this without... I think this might be like an impossible jump. And it's level 1. So if it is a possible jump, maybe something for a later level once they're more skilled and they've like practiced their timing. But I don't think something that difficult should be in level 1. Just from my... That's my opinion. Don't, you know... Do whatever you like, but I don't think I can make that. Oh wait, I can jump on the snail and save myself if he's there. Oof. No. Even if it's just a block shorter, there's another snail. Go away. These snail saviors. Grr. Okay, I can. But that is a very precise jump, and I have to like hold the space bar. I'd shorten that by like 1 length or 2. Maybe. Oops. That happened. Okay. Okay, that's enough of that. Do I have the sword? Use them on move? Okay, cool. So when I resume, I do already have my equipment, which is nice. Ooh. Doesn't break those boxes. Those are special ones. I wonder what would happen if I had 2 swords. I could go find out. Okay. So this timeline runs. I'm gonna skip it because I already read it. But the one at the very beginning did not run. Ooh. Okay, so that's a bug. I hit skip this after control was taken away from the player. And now I'm stuck. Can't move. Options? Hey. What's going on? What did I hit? I did something. Okay. Something's up with this because I can't move. I feel like... Oh, okay. I want to show you something. I know what's going on. With the think. Yeah, I do actually. How to give the control back to the player. So, why is this so small? I don't understand. What did I do to it? Okay. I'm just gonna show you anyway, and then I'm gonna come to school and I can show you in person. Start. I'm gonna go to edit, and I'm going to, where are you? Not this. Level manager. Napping area, and this timeline over here. Let me just read the command. Timeline 2. Okay. Menu. Game setup. Timeline. I'm going to assume it's this one. It is. Okay. So, you have allow skipping checked, which is great because they can, if they, like I was, just resuming, you know, they can skip it. But when you walk in, you disable the players. So what happened was I walked in, players were disabled, so I couldn't control anything. And then at about, whenever we started talking, was before that, doesn't matter. I skipped it, but my player was still disabled. So what you want to do is at the end, or like you do at the very end, when you give the control back to the player. Why is this not, where do you give control back? I know that you do, because I ran afterwards. Start reflect. Something is grievously up with this. Anyway, what you would do is you would go otherwise, enable players. So, and then also if you wanted to like reset the camera, like say the camera was altered during the timeline, you would go like, I think it's called view equals whatever, player something. Look that up in the code section on their website. Short name for this timeline event. Interesting. Are you sure? Yes. Oh, now I can scroll. How interesting. Anyway, yeah, right here you have enable players. So, make sure that you enable players and then set the camera back to follow the player, or actually that might be necessary depending on the way that you want to design it, because like I said, if you don't want them to go back, that's fine. Otherwise, you need to set it to follow them again. So now, when I skip that, I will be able to move around. Let's go and just test it out really quick. I'm gonna put myself above this guy and just call this, that's my initials, so that it's unique from anything else in this file. Oh, weird, I can see it. How bizarre. Why is it not running this? Something is up with this. And oh, I'm in test mode, I think. Alright, well here we go. And then if I hit enter, skip this, I can move around now because I'm enabled again. Alright, I'm gonna make my way up to school, so I'll see you pretty quick here, and if you have any other questions, we can go over those, and then I will playtest the rest of your game. I like it so far. I think it's awesome. It's fun, which is the most important thing. There's just a few tweaks that I would suggest, but and I'll playtest the rest of it too when I get up there, and I'll see all those multicolored locking doors that you had before my computer crashed the system. So yeah, good job so far. I will load this up and see you soon. Bye.